Hello, welcome to Whispering Pines Farm's YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Johnson and I raise sheep for their wool. This video is one of a series of videos in a playlist about me skirting fleeces from our 2024 harvest from our soft Shetland sheep. And these are fleeces that are going to be featured and offered in my auction. So every year I do a fleece auction. I conduct it on my website. And I only offer really good fleeces, good quality with just the clean part. So all my fleeces that I offer are going to be really aggressively skirted. So that's what this is. I'm just going to show you my process. And the ewe I'm skirting right now is named Adrianna, a very, very loving and friendly Moorit ewe. She's one of the few. I don't have a lot of Moorits this year. I used to have tons of them, and then all of a sudden I'm down. I just looked at my histogram of colors. I'm like, wow, I'm low on Moorit. I always say Moorit as if everybody knows what that is. Moorit is Shetlandese for brown, and it's actually pronounced Moorit or something like that. So I coat the fleeces. Right? Our sheep have coats that they wear most of the year to keep the fleece clean. They don't wear coats directly after shearing. I give them a break for whatever reason. So they are out in the full sun so that the tips get this, light bleaching effect. I'm going to start skirting around the neck here. So when you look at a Moorit fleece, sometimes it's confusing. They look lighter, like a fawn maybe, but that's not the case. So this is all of Adrianna's neck wool. And that is going into this pool of brown Moorit fiber that's going to go to the mill and be turned into comb top. And so I'm just going to go around the perimeter and get some of this. This is from her front leg that's not covered by the coat. Keep going around. So I sheared Adrianna. I tried ruining her one year and it just didn't go well. And so I think I ended up having to cut it off. Sometimes you can rue, like we pluck off our samples for when we do the fiber testing. So that's where we send little samples, 1 by 1 inch samples to the mill to get them tested for the fiber diameter. And when we get those samples, we pull it off. We don't use clippers because it comes off really easily with pretty much every ewe. But many of them, the whole fleece does not come off easily. And those are the ones that we designate to be sheared. And that's not like a negative, like I'm not selecting for rueability. However, of my flock of like 70 sheep, I rued around 45 and sheared 25. So the majority of them rue pretty nicely. All right, Adrianna, let's get a photo of the top of your pretty fleece. And then we're going to take a look at the back, and I'm suspecting that the back of her fleece is going to show us that she's got some kind of almost like a mocha light colored wool. It's nice and dense. I can tell you that just by handling the fleece. It's holding together well. The shearing quality looks pretty terrific. I'm digging this fleece a lot. I think I might breed her next year. This looks really good. I see no issues with it. So she's more, I said that already, she has a spinning fineness of 23.2, which is in the range of what we like. This looks really good. I see hardly any issues with this fleece at all. So I'm working here in the new addition to the barn that we just put up a couple years ago, where mainly it's where my handling system is for when we do shearing or feed or whatever. And I set up the skirting stuff this year in here. Last year I did it in front of the garage in our driveway and was really limited. I couldn't work when it was windy or when it was raining. I couldn't work on stuff at night. So this has been really liberating, working in here. And plus the added benefit of being right next to my lovely flock of Shetland lammies. So the lambs live over here in what we call the nursery. There's Tovia with her white ewe and fawn catmugget ram. And there's Hermione's little girl there, the white one, right there. There's Carrie. Oh no, that's Rosalind. Sorry, that's her one ram is. Well, he's using her as a stretching board. And there's her other ram. Just all relax. You guys are, if you watch my lambing playlist for 2024, where I take you through the whole lambing, the frolics when they're just like very energetic and tearing around, but they do have their quiet time. All right, so now I'm going to pull a little sample from roughly the same spot where I collect the micron sample, and that's a good length. I'm really pleased. That's 3 inches plus. That's pretty good. So all the skirtings, the cleanish skirtings, anything that's really caked and muddy does not go into comb top, but the majority of the skirtings do go because they're really nice. And then I do this thing where if someone has bought sheep from me and they're not interested in the fiber, they just want them for other reasons, pets or whatever, I buy the fleeces back from those farmers, and then those usually go into comb top. Sometimes, if it's a ewe that I particularly favored, I'll, process the fleece myself. I don't think I did a cut from Adrianna, so I got to get that. Why does this pen keep on aggravating me? All right, now I'm going to roll it up and then get a final weight, skirted weight. Adrianna. 30.7 ounces. That's a really good yield. So she's clicking all the boxes here. Ticking all the boxes. Shearing quality is great. I'm going to sell this fleece. And I set a 3-inch staple length. Somebody's chewing really loud. Thank you, Adrianna. Beautiful fleece. And thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can come back soon.